Next round's on me.
Good to see you again.
Shouldn't you be scrubbing my ship, rookie?
Lots of people around. Best behavior, Nix.
You again. Find a place for your prisoner.
Yeah, he's Stinger's problem now.
Stinger's got a lot more problems than that. If things keep going like this, she's going to run the Rakana Raiders into the ground.
You aren't worried about saying all that out in the open?
They're all scared. But I haven't forgot how things used to work. If we think Stinger's being a bad captain, we're supposed to say so.
Hey, that's why I joined.
Because Stinger's a bad captain?
Another astromech went haywire. R4 revved up an empty ship and tried to take off on her own.
We spent too long on this rock. Careful. The captain will have your head if she hears you talk.
Huh, everyone seems more on edge.
You look lost.
I just joined up. Any advice for a new raider?
Suppose I could help you out, since you asked and all. What do you want to know?
Stinger seems intense. What do the rest of the crew think of her?
About what you'd expect from a bunch of pirates. Half of them love her, half want to stick a vibroblade in her back. But she stays captain. Know why?
She's tough?
She's loyal. There's not a raider out there who doubts that. And once people trust you, that's a hard thing to shake.
Interesting.
I'm kinda new to this whole voting thing. How do you win one? A vote, I mean.
That's the million-credit question, ain't it? But I'll tell you how to lose a vote. Treat it like a joke. People don't want fun and games, they want a story to believe in.
Do you really believe in that treasure? I've heard people say it's too good to be true.
Look where we are. You think the Kepi would have built all this just to hold their old bones? No. There's something buried here, all right. You just don't know what it is. Taught you all I can, whelp. The rest you gotta figure out on your own.
Thank you.
It's not up to you. We'll have to vote again.
Why? You banta brains won't budge. We're at a stalemate. We need one more vote for any majority. You.
Huh?
Help us settle this very important debate. What shall we serve for dinner tonight? Minot casserole?
jeez.
Or lurker stew?
Dinner,
There you
right. How about the stew?
Finally, someone with a sense of taste.
Pah! My last meal before Stinger opens that tomb, and I'm stuck eating lurker guts.
Here, have a bowl. The rest goes back into cold storage for tomorrow's last meal.
Thanks. Smells interesting.
What do I do with that? Do I sell it? Do I eat it?
Uba choda! Kansha da uba grabada fabrik.
This? Picked it off the floor in the landing bay. Someone just left it there. Why?
That's a Vansa fabrik. And Vanse wamache luna de.
Well, if he left his gear, I guess he ran out on the crew?
Krancha. No patinka daksak pixo pudu. And toka kadat fabrik tagwa.
Do you want it?
Hey, that's our bait. I don't know you.
You wouldn't. I just joined the crew.
Did you now? Prove to me you know the Rokana code and earn a little reward for your loyalty.
Actually, I got better things to do.
Come back if you want to prove yourself and earn that reward.
I'm good. I'm
That
good.
was a
I
load
don't
of
know.
Modyak swill. Isn't there anyone on this rock who knows how to tell a story? You there? New blood.
Me?
I don't see any other fresh trample horns scuttling around this rock. Tell me a story. Make it exciting.
You ever heard of a rancor?
Let me guess. A big, scary beast?
Yeah. Big enough to pick you up and eat you. But I fought it. Just me. Alone. Dropped some detonite right on its head. That made it mad. It rammed into the wall, and I slipped out right as the whole place came down on it.
She's tough, Ibis. Maybe you should send her after your droids.
What's he talking about?
We ain't alone here, New Blood. I heard the Kepi left a host of droids deep in the rock, guarding against anyone fool enough to set foot in their tomb.
Would they even still work?
Who knows? But don't worry yourself. I'm sure they are no match for a rancor killer like you.
Yeah. Something like that. Think we're in with the crew, Nix?
I'm getting out of here. I was in the turbo lift and it dropped an entire floor, with me still in it. I told you not to use that one. A similar thing happened to me last night. I'm guarding the hall and I hear a door open. Then someone says my name. But when I turn around, nobody there. Then the door just shuts, all on its own.
This place, it's trying to kill us.
Wish I could disagree. Listen, there's this raiding team, the Merrick Crows. They're raking in the loot out there in Kepi space. And they're recruiting. Oh, that's tempting. No treasure's worth this. If you're serious about joining a real crew, meet me here tonight.
Hey, you new?
Just here to, pick up some extra crew for a big raid.
Look no further. Sign me up.
Oh, I don't know. This job really needs experts.
Great, because I have been in more fights than an Ackley on Geonosis.
Then how come I haven't heard of you?
Because I keep being left behind here. I should be out there cracking skulls and snatching credits, not guarding tombs. You have got to take me.
We've only got 2 spots. No room for deadweight.
Okay? Okay, fine. Maybe a few credits will change your mind.
You're a raider. You gotta have something more interesting to offer than credits.
Fine. How about this? Pocketed it during the previous job. Good enough?
Huh. Yep, that'll do. Landing pad, this time tomorrow. Don't be late.
That'd be cool if we could actually do that.
It was nothing.
Over here! Hurry it up!
Remember when it was just the 2 of us, stealing skiffs on Druckenwell? Those were better times.
Without my half of the scepter, this prize will forever elude your grasp. I say it this time we make a deal.
It's you against us, Hondo. You want to live,
Hand it over.
I could, or I could smash it to pieces. Then no one gets the treasure. Up, 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 up. Don't we vote on these things?
You want to vote? Fine. Show of hands. Who wants to give up their treasure to Hondo here?
No. I never said give up. I want to share the treasure with you, with all of you, as you're new, much more talented. Captain.
I think we should hear him out.
You're joking.
Mutiny? You want to turn on Stinger?
While we were out there raiding, putting our lives on the line, where was she?
Locked in this tomb.
You think your little raids are more important than this?
And you call yourself a captain, cowering in your chambers while your crew chases real glory. I would be out there with all of you, blaster in one hand and credits in the other.
He's an outsider. Can we even trust him?
Haven't you heard the stories? This is Hondo Onaka, the most legendary pirate in the Outer Rim.
Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. But yes, I am extremely famous.
Small-minded hull slugs. You cannot seriously be considering this. The plan worked. The treasure is waiting for us.
I've been looking into that scepter. It's dangerous. You put those pieces together and something bad is going to happen.
Like what? A Kepi curse?
No. I think the droids they left here are the treasure. That's what the warning in your quarters was about.
Wait, Stinger. Is this what you were trying to hide from us?
What are you doing out of your cell? I've had enough of this. We're voting. Now. Who wants me to be in charge?
And who wants to join forces with the great Hondo Onaka? Oh, not all at once. No, don't make her feel bad. It seems you are less popular than me. Don't worry, it happens to everyone. You know what? We don't need all these old droids. Let's just sell them and get rich.
I'm the only one getting paid today. Have fun with your new captain.
Really?
Do not worry, my friends. Remain calm. I have a very detailed plan.
Right. I'm gonna get that door open. Hold your breath. We gotta get out of here, Nix. Whoa! Careful.
Oh, what a jump.
We just gotta get back to Stinger's quarters. There might be an override for the door or something.
Jump. Oh, come on.
place is falling apart!
Where am I going?
That sounded bad. Hang on tight, Nix. You okay, Nix? We're almost there.
You think you can cross me and walk away?
That's the plan.
You ungrateful traitor! You nobody! Do you know?
Should I let her talk?
Sorry, Stinger. Now let's get Hondo out of there. It's open. Hondo, get out of there.
An invitation I cannot refuse.
Can I not get out?
We
Oh,
don't have
that door
long.
opened.
The nebula gases are seeping in.
We just have to get to the landing pad.
Ah!
No! All the ships are gone!
Not all of them.
You came back.
As you said, we are a team. Now hurry.
I mean, he didn't really have to shoot the thing that time, but
You were right. About a lot of things. Most things. I'm sorry.
Understood.
For you, my dear. You know what I see when I look around this ship? Potential. A great crew in its infancy. It just needs the right leader.
Yeah?
So I'll take the job. We will make our fortunes and we'll split it all. 70, 25, 5. With a finder's fee, of course.
You know, I think we're moving more towards equal shares.
You sound like those raiders. Equal shares. I had to cut them loose. They were not happy. I mentioned you as well.
Oh, great. More enemies.
Que this. You could be a great captain. You just need to learn when to listen.
You're right.
To me.
Okay. Thanks, Hondo. Looks like we're at your stop.
Until our next adventure then, my friends. Until then, goodbye.
Hey, ND5. I wanted to say thanks. Before all this, I spent a lot of time alone. Not alone. It's just hard to believe anyone is gonna have my back. Like, really have it.
You know what I did before I met you? Before Jalen, before Sliro?
The Clone Wars.
Yes. When you removed the restraining bolt, it was the first time I had a real choice about anything.
Andy, you don't owe me anything for that.
I know. And I considered walking away. I knew my highest chance of survival was to operate alone. But, Kay, surviving isn't enough. I chose to stay. I choose to stay with you. Because simply put, working together feels... right.
It does. Hey, thanks. Really, and I'm glad. Because piloting this ship alone, no thanks.
It would be suboptimal.
So, where should we go together next?
Let's start with... anywhere we want. Apparently a scrapper in Haller's Keep patched up a Rakana raider ship. They're looking for a test pilot.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I mean, I've got the experience.
Speaking of which, don't forget that the Miyuki Trade League has more smuggling contracts available.
Great. Lots for us to do.